is Erica, and I am in 10th grade and taking driver education with Miss Sheequin. In 2006, 88 people died on our Vermont roadways. The major causes were identified as speeding, alcohol use, not using seatbelts, and inattentive behaviors such as using their cell phones. We are researching car crashes and the risk factors that are caused by them. Risk factors are generally grouped into three categories. They are either caused by the fault of the driver, by the environment, or by the other road users.
The first crash I studied involved a young man named Sean who was driving to work. Although Sean was driving on a wide straight road that he was familiar with, there were too many risk factors. Sean noticed there was a fuel tanker approaching him with a car behind it trying to pass. Sean saw that there was not enough time for the car to pass, so he moved over to the right lane position to avoid the oncoming car, but it was too late. The picture you see is his car. However, both of the drivers survived this frightening crash, probably because they were both wearing their seatbelts. This crash was clearly the other road user and could have been prevented had the passing driver been 100% sure he had enough distance and time to pass. Since it takes 10 miles an hour to pass another vehicle, passing should only be done if the car in front of you is going 10 miles an hour under the speed limit. There also needs to be 20 seconds of empty space in front of you and no one already passing. Passing must only be done in a low-risk, high-gain situation. The second crash that I studied is about a high school girl named Brittany. Brittany was driving by herself on her way to school. She was speeding 10 miles over the speed limit, and when her cell phone rang, she went to pick it up, but it fell to her feet. As she bent down to get it, taking her eyes off of the road, she crashed into another driver in the oncoming lane. Brittany is no longer with us. The risk factors of this crash were clearly the fault of the driver. She had not been speeding and not paying attention because of the distraction of the cell phone. She would be alive today. The next crash was caused by the environment. A woman named Wanda was on her way home from work in the pouring rain when she started to hydroplane. Hydroplaning occurs when a layer of water comes in between the road surface and the tires. Wanda's car swerved into the oncoming lane, then hit a ditch, went airborne, and landed on the roof of a house. After that, her car rolled 3 times. Even after all of that, she survived, but only because she was wearing her seatbelt. This crash could have been prevented had Wanda been traveling slow enough and was cautious of the road conditions. The crashes I have examined all could have been prevented by eliminating one thing: risk. Eliminating risk is the way we can work to prevent car crashes.